Do I receive a kineticist companion or not? My god, the comments. I can't respond to everything, there is no fucking way.
When you're smiling, when you're smiling, oh.
Shut up. Healer. Slayer, Warpriest, Ranger, Wizard, Cleric, Oracle, Ranger, we can sell. And we sell it for good. That's 7,000 now, one spent. We just rest, we're gonna accumulate. Not from the basement. Yeah, it is hard. It's very hard with kineticist. Constitution is the main thing for kineticist. Have you played with Kaliki and Kanira in Kingmaker? That's when you learn how to play with kineticist. Easiest way to learn is there. What do you mean still in tutorial? No.
Move out.
How did I miss this? What about the informant for Vol'jin? Up we go. We do Vol'jin's quest.
Head on.
Hello? Really? I need to start paying more attention to this. They keep adding new things inside. That's not initiate. They're still dragging you. Fucking hilarious. Leave. This time I won't take a witch, I'll take her. I like it because the game makes you switch companions non-stop. In Kingmaker, you could stick with the party you like the most, and it worked, no matter what. Okay. But here, you're forced to switch companions. They make you like switch companions in Kingmaker maybe twice, 3 times, because of Tristian. He's important for the main storyline. But everything else, you were not forced to switch. Now you're forced. We go for the Informer. Wonder Shop. You picked one of the hardest classes to play. That's what Magus is.
Watch and learn.
I lead, you follow.
Can't hide from me.
Someone's talking over there. I can hear your footsteps pull me out. Okay. Golden ring. Polished oak shelves. One showcase magic rings and amulets. Now all that's left are the grubby handprints of the robbers.
What a discovery.
Polished oak shelves. One showcase. Okay, again the same shit. Demon Heart. There's no one here. Don't need to sneak. Unique weapons and thick armor were displayed. The Moon of the Abyss. Pipe Fox. Summons a Pipe Fox familiar. Knowledge Arcana and Perception skill checks. Knowledge Arcana and Perception skill. Knowledge Arcana. Knowledge Arcana. Oh my god. No one. You got Knowledge Arcana and Perception. Perception is already high enough. We give it to Weirdo. To Nenia.
You are my favorite aide.
Counterfeit Derek Sunhammer's jewelry. What is this? Formerly well-appointed shop, now looks a sorry state. Master Cutterboard. And that's the Golem's head. Hand of Irori should be the code. Code word correct. Awaiting orders. Who created you? Contact Mr. Gaffrain. Tell me about any suspicious people who came to the shop in the last week. 56 individuals entered the shop. He'll be reeling off customers till nightfall. We need to ask it in a different way. Were there any suspicious people, tieflings? 3 tieflings, male, middle-aged, tiefling male, young, tiefling male, female, young. Describe the young male. Medium height, short horns, eye color yellow, hair color black. Special observations, annoyed master. That sounds like him. It's not possible. He didn't come near the place. No special observations, subject was unremarkable. There, see Kaya with me, because he was unremarkable. Yeah. Who is asking for help? Ah, you mean the one under the bookcase? I know. I just ignored him for now. I want to speak with the Golem first. Because I don't know if I'll be able to speak if I drag him over there. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I won't miss a thing. I just wanted to do this first. Describe the middle-aged male tiefling. Skin color dark, special observations, red hair. That's our traitor. And the female. Special observations, scar on nose, baldric with gold stitching. He doesn't know that one. A new arrival. Where's your master? He's hiding, revealing the location of the hiding place is prohibited. Prohibited, prohibited. Where is the basement in this place? Below me. Guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. Athletics. Move the golem.
The mongrel did it.
Okay. So, should we set him free or should we check the basement first?
Onwards.
Scroll of Bless. Weapon strike true against evil. To overcome damage reduction. Set him free once I check the basement. There's no one here. Pilimen Fruliatros.
I hope you appreciate this.
Solutions. Marauders, bandits, scavengers. Please calm down, no one's going to rob you, we already robbed them. You're here to steal my riches, get back. You, Voljev, the dirty little sneak thief. Sniffing around my shop for years. Finally worked up the courage to rob me, did you? Get out. He was the owner of the shop. Where were you at the night of the robbery? He was in a basement. Golem wouldn't move away from the door. Tell me about the tiefling that you visited Ancestries and Wonders recently. Bluff, intimidate, reach for your weapon. Intimidate. Failed. Bluff. Failed. Ah, my god! Fuck. And what's this? Pinion, the talking weapon. And where's the voice acting for the talking weapon? I just broke my table. It's fine. The name's Finian, a Pathfinder. I need to get it to help I will. Finian Dismar, Crusader. Roam around the world whenever my task lead me, scouting mostly. What are you? Weapon of choice. My best weapon is every weapon skill and capable fellow. Can swing a sword and poke with a spear. I'm best at communing with the spirits. We call folks like me phantom blades. What's a phantom blade? Spiritualist, but with a twist. Some spirits took a liking to me at some point. It can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy. I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. It doesn't take up space either. The city is under attack by demons. Drop the cabinet on him. The demons in Kenabres, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Do you mind taking me with you? The more the merrier. How did you end up in the shop? Alright, I'll take you with me. Of course I'll take you with me. Finian, the talking weapon. Is there anything a party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word. What? You now have a unique companion, Finian, the talking weapon. You can access him through a special button in your inventory. Click on it to initiate dialogue with him or change his form to make him take the shape of any weapon before handing him to one of the characters in your party. There are no limitations to changing Finian's form. Finian will become more powerful as his personal story progresses. Very, very nice. Where is Finian? The fuck? You look at this shit. Start a dialogue first. Hail to the adventurers. I want to talk about you. Do you realize that you're a weapon? Clerics keep talking about every crusader being a weapon of Yomade. I don't speak of myself in fancy words like that. I'm just a lad with 2 arms, 2 legs, and more freckles than I like. I choose where to go and whom to fight for. Don't want to be someone's weapon, you hear? Aroden is dead, now everybody decides their own fate. How do you become a Pathfinder? This is some anomaly from the world wound. This thing. And where's the fucking voice acting for something like this, man? His father was a shaman. From Sercoris. Yeah, it's an anomaly from the world wound. Setting off to explore Aslant. Last continent in Arcadian Ocean. You remember anything from before you ended up in Kenabres? He remembers when the Warstone was placed in Kenabres. So it means it's old. He remembers when the cultists took him. Cut down the whole party, dragged to their drink leader. Everyone just called him Bladesmith. After that, my memory is all fuzzy. He didn't sacrifice me or anything, just knocked me around. Said he'd been looking for a phantom blade for a long time. Don't remember why. How I escaped, what I did, can't remember that either. Some crusader picked me up in the wound, brought to Kenabres. That's where I stayed, licking my wounds. The Warstone, you say? What you're describing happened decades ago. He doesn't believe it. Next you're gonna tell me I've been sleeping for decades? Quit messing with me. Finian, you're not a human anymore. I'm standing right in front of you. As human as they come. Are you still able to commune with spirits? They don't want to answer me. Still a spiritualist. Phantom blade. My power is within me. I want to talk about something else. Interesting, this one, eh? Yeah, I did everything without Finian. Now I got him though. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna destroy everything there is now. But I don't know what's there left to destroy. There's only that freaking boss. I believe I can even do it on unfair. We'll see now. Nice and easy. I didn't know there was a freaking companion here. It's fine. Tell me about Pathfinder Society. Curious to see the world. Play a part in everything. Stick our nose everywhere. That's all for now. So let's see what can we transform you into. Into everything. Finian, you're fucking crazy. A warhammer. Finian, the docking weapon. +1 called Iron Ghost Touch. So I can deal damage. Can you transform into a longbow, perhaps? Composite longbow. Man, that's huge. To give it to him. He's our damage dealer. I'm a freaking tank. How do we transform this? What? How? Are you in the inventory now? What the fuck? Composite longbow. Can be equipped. Primary hand, secondary hand. Ha! Right. Composite longbow. Motherfucker, composite longbow. Bam, man. Now you're gonna hurt. Let me see. Now, we're gonna go down. What does it look like? It's really cool. 60, 13, +1, cold iron, ghost touch. Extremely useful. Extremely useful. Very nice. Yo. Good. Try to intimidate. Success. Tell me about Volja. Is the prime suspect. Tell me about the red-haired tiefling. He asked me to show him his Asimar-made chainmail. He couldn't afford it. Can't remember what he looked like. He was wrapped in a green cloak. Back to Sister Kari's mate. Tell me about the tiefling woman. I'm tired of you, die. Okay.
I am helpful. Am I
How
not?
much will I hurt now with Zen Archer Monk? I can't wait to see. I made this game so freaking harder because I played without this freaking sword. Man, I could easily kill everything. And I suffered. We got the Tiplings Hideout now. Try to finish Voljiv's quest. Sister kills me. Met some Tieflings from your gang. One of them got trapped trying to get into an underground passage. Take a good look at suspects. Tense and ready to reach for their weapons. The only redheads are Melron and Doffy. Doffy, Melron, and Tavi have straight horns. Tavi is female, only Varnir and Melron have green cloaks. Where is that fucking quest? What is this quest here? We're searching for a green cloak and a red hair. Let me see. Green cloak and red hair. That's what I remember. I can't find the quest. Only Varnir and Melrun have green cloaks. Okay. It's not Varnir, it should be Melrun. No, the dark-skinned tieflings. Varnir and Melrun. Melrun. Tavi have straight horns. Tavi is female. It's Varnir. I think it's Varnir. See if I was right. No, that's a black hair. Not a red hair. Yeah, red hair. I bloody knew it. The other one. Hey, come on! Good thing you can actually fuck it up. Melrun. Will you escape? What the fuck? Someone connected to the cult of Baphomet ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss. He betrayed us to Irabet so that he could swipe the amulet in chaos. She's got the moon of the abyss. He said when he got to the window display, the moon was gone. He gave it over. What are you gonna do to the traitor? What are you going to do now? You're gonna clear out the place. City's dying. He doesn't want to defend the city. If you're a tiefling, you can join the family if you decide to play as a tiefling, of course. You forgot something. What an apology. Loudly in front of everyone. That was the most pathetic apology I ever heard. Fuck. I want to succeed in this shit. It's a huge check though. But I still want to succeed in it. Because of the XP, I need all XP that I can grab. We're gonna speed it up. What do you mean it's worth leaving and coming back later? What for? Result 19. What is my luck today? What the fuck, man, you can't roll? It ain't high. It really ain't high at all. I'm gonna get furious when I see 1 XP. $24. And now there's an intimidate. And now apologize to me as well. When you falsely accuse my ally, you accuse me too. Fail intimidate check. How much for that shit now? Result 19. It can be done. It can be done. We got like what, 50 XP or so. There are plenty of options here. Just imagine for this little companion quest, you can ignore them. You can help Wolgif, you can accuse the wrong guy, you can accuse the right guy, you can attack them if you go close over there to the door. There's like 1 million options to deal with this quest, and that's only one quest in the entire game, man. Quite a lot. I'll try once more and then I'm done. Don't wanna waste time like this. It's irritating. So curious if we can actually do the best check. I'm fucking curious. And to know what amount of XP you get for it. Does it get better later? It gets harder. It just gets harder. I wonder what would you say if you tested on unfair for tutorial area. Tops I got over there was reaching the boss. Reaching the second phase of the boss. But then it's impossible. Completely impossible. I rolled 1. How can you roll 1? What the fuck? From 1 to 20 you roll 1. No, tops I got critted from the boss was 136. 136. In tutorial area where you get 15 HP, alright? You get critted for 136. Just. Completely broken. Man, why? It's D20. You keep rolling under 10. Can't you roll, I don't know, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? What the fuck? And imagine playing without saves coming. Like, I've been testing it now 10 times in a row. I roll under 10. Alright. 10 times in a row. Imagine playing and expecting to get that experience or whatever for, like, harder difficulties where you actually need it a lot. need to take a piss. Be right back. Alright. Let's see, maybe now I can roll. Or I'll need to restart the entire game. It seems like those dices are fixed to go under 10. This one in the middle is the real traitor. It's better when you take a pause, okay? Way much better when you take a pause. Experience in a key. Shit, yeah. Finally. What color the cat was? Because I got a lot of them in the room. Who was here? He wants to discuss this quest further. We got a key for this. And when I received a key for this. Tiefling vault key. Small brass key opens the vault for the Tiefling keep their stash. Go.
Pay attention.
Gives you the key and the trap inside.
I am helpful, am I not?
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Oh, a hidden door. And an unidentified ring. A ring of sharp strike. Whenever the wearer of this ring shoots an enemy engaged in melee combat and hits, the enemy suffers -1 penalty on attack rolls for 1 round. What do you mean shoots? For ranged only. Shoot an enemy engaged in melee combat. That's contradictory. How can you shoot someone in melee combat? Only with a point blank shot. A lot of gold. Account of all the gold harvested. Nearly 2,400 and there's only 1,500. Suspect Voljev. We did a lot. Now let's see what's next. We talk to Voljev. And then we go for a new map. Yeah. I did a defense.
Move out. Head on.
Voljev first.
Psst, look, Chief, I got something to show you. Ta-da! A real beaut, isn't it?
Got the amulet. One of the abysses with him. Yo. It's so fucking great when there is voice acting.
Since that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the Golem, I sneaked past them, and that was that. Thieves have their ways. Psst, what? So she would slay me right away, you mean? You saw how antsy she was over Canabras and all this. So I did it. I took the Moon of the Abyss. But I didn't go to Erebeth, and Big Sister wouldn't hear my explanations. She doesn't have the time. I even thought I'd hide the moon somewhere, and then when all the noise had died down, I'd go get it and make a run for it. I'm sick of the Tieflings, and they never appreciated me anyway. Do you really not remember it? Oh, I thought you would appreciate it. It's from the old man Fileman, the owner of the Ancient Trees and Wonders shop. It's the pride of his collection. The Moon of the Abyss, an amulet with a rare crystal crafted by an unknown maker. When I think of how much this thing is worth, it makes my head spin. Oof, that cuts me deep, Chief. You and I saw who the traitor was. It's just that when we robbed the shop, I went in first and took what I wanted. Nothing wrong with that. Although, of course, I did think about hiding the moon and just taking myself off somewhere warm when all this blows over. But only because I want to see the world. Is it a crime to want to travel? Huh? Is that what counts for treachery these days? Why, he asks. It's expensive, pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a jewelry box with the moon in it. She used to store it under the floor in the basement, and she'd take it out sometimes just to look at it. She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, so I could ask her things then. One time I asked where she got it from, and she said it was from a demon. You know, the demon who was my grandfather. He said the moon was to be passed down. My ma was good for nothing and nobody, so that's why Grandma decided to keep the amulet for me. She used to say it would be mine when I grew up. But she couldn't wait until I grew up. She squandered my inheritance when she became a drunk. Took it to Fileman's shop and pawned it. He gave her some coppers for it, and she didn't even haggle. Just grabbed them and ran back to the tavern before last orders. I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching anything. Even when I got more skilled, I couldn't get any closer to it. One day, I had no one to go with. Another day, there were only oafs who'd never stolen anything more than a church donation box. But when Charisme had planned everything out, I realized I had a chance to get the moon and move away from here. Maybe to Garen. I hear it's warmer there. I've stayed with the family for too long. This isn't just some shiny trinket. First, maybe some rich person's just dying to buy it. We need to put out some feelers and see if anyone's in the market. Second, maybe it'll come in handy. And besides, I spent so many years looking at it. I imagine things like, what if my grandfather left something else and my grandma spent that too? Maybe I could have had my own barony already if things had turned out differently. Or got some decent education in the capital. They're all just dreams, but the moon is right here. You've got to hold on to what's yours, Chief.
It's your business, not mine.
Allies, friends, it's all a load of crap. Life brings us together, forces us to make plans, do whatever it is we do, but it's a safe bet that this ain't forever. I might be a traitor, but the others, are they any better than me? Melround had a good reputation in the family. He was trusted, and you see what happened. If you abide by the law, anyone can rob you. So you need to break the law first when no one expects it, and run before you go soft and get too attached. Whatever you think, I owe you. I'm not just a thief, I have my own business selling things. Thanks to you, I'm still in the family, and we have the black market sewn up in this city. It's a good way to sell valuables. So, if you need anything, a scroll or something, just say the word. I have a little portal to our people in Nerosian. You put a note there, and you get what you need. I can't get you anything big, but what they do have is all high quality. Nothing's too good for you, Chief. What's mine is yours. For a price, of course.
Seiji, thanks for the follow. Never played Eldritch Scoundrel, don't know how to make him. There's nothing to know. He has a bit weaker damage than rogues, but he has tons of spells, and that's it. Are you really staying in the party or just waiting for a chance to run off? Show me what you got using your tiefling connections. Monster Hunter. A stock of purity. Hook Hammer, exotic. Quarterstaff of Slip. Gives armor class. Wand of Grease. Very cheap. 10 charges. Wand of Sleep. Ray of Sickening. 45 charges. Stark Knives. Cold Iron. Holy Water for Undead. It's very cheap, I'll get Holy Water. Apprentice Lockpicks are 1000. Wands are good, they're very cheap. Ray of Sickening and Sleep. We opt in for cheap stuff. There's Poisonous Dart. Constitution damage per round for 3 rounds. 1d3. That's it for now. We don't need to rest. We haven't spent any spells. We're good with health. We can finally move on to the next location. So far, it's been huge fun.
I lead, you follow.
I could try the boss now. Since I can finally damage the boss. We could try. I don't know. I'll have to use all of my spells for that fucker, by the way. But yeah. I don't like to leave things open. I did everything there is on the map, that's the only encounter remaining. So yeah. And I hope I see Market Square for the last freaking time. Voice acting makes world difference, okay? It's like you have, I don't know, 60% immersion in the game without voice acting and 100% with voice acting. It fucking means the world.
Onwards.
Do not fear.
Because it was vanilla version, it was completely broken. But I still finished the game. When I finished the game, Kingmaker, I mean, not even 1% of total player base finished the game. It was so freaking broken.
Move out.
We try to fuck her on unfair now. I might even get a level if I kill him. Although I doubt he's gonna leave 2000 XP.
You are my favorite aide.
Are we in trouble yet?
I hate doing this.
I'm losing my temper.
Together we stand.
Everyone is mortal in this world, especially when I'm around.
Rely on me. I will help where I can.
Who, me?
Need to make a manual save first. Pillars of Eternity 2 was never fully voice acted in vanilla version. They added voice acting later. Full voice acting. Not a single CRPG was fully voice acted in the beginning. Divinity Original Sin 1, for example, was without voice acting completely.
I'm losing my temper.
No reason to pause.
Are we in trouble yet?
Me?
Are we ready to move out?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
I'm always open to ideas.
Let's push this to unfair.
Well,
Huh? Oh, yes, what?
open your heart to me.
You are my favorite
Ask
aide.
nicely.
You require my unbiased opinion?
I'm here.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel
Together
better.
we stand.
Battles await.
I'll watch your back.
Anything new?
Something wrong?
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
I nearly got a heart attack. I left one scroll of sea invisibility on the witch, and she remained in the inn. Luckily, I bought two.
I'm always open to ideas.
Don't mind me.
I'm all ears.
We will win this
No
war.
one stands in my way.
Always be ready
I
for the worst.
refuse to accept their statement.
How did we discover him? What? What?
No glory
How?
without risk.
How did we discover him?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
retreat. No. It's all your fault.
You won't survive me.
This will leave a bruise. Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
What should you take for your first mythic level? What you like. Take what you like. How the fuck did we discover him? How?
All this waiting.
Is it unfair? Switch to unfair.
Together we stand.
Are we in trouble yet?
Battles await.
I refuse to accept their statement.
All this waiting bores me.
Can we retreat already?
The angels. I don't need to use scroll. See invisibility. I'm gonna pop him out like this. It's gonna be the last spell I'm using. Switch to unfair.
You can trust me.
Inimosi tradisi. Inimosi tradisi.
Open your heart to me.
Oh, yes, what?
I'm losing my temper.
Rely on
Are
me.
we in trouble yet?
Ask nicely.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Together we stand.
Inimosi tradisi.
Who, me?
You are my favorite aide.
Well,
Battles await.
Maldicium turinos.
Always be ready for the worst.
They will break against our resolve.
You should have listened to reason.
Or the armored class.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Did you see that?
Critical hit 42. Who dealt 42? Lan. About time, Lan. About time. Or 4 RDD, thanks for the follow.
I'll cut you wide open.
My wounds pile on.
What are you waiting for? Shoot.
Survive me.
Another crit out of 47.
Tactical retreat!
I killed it on unfair.
You are lacking.
I killed it on unfair and I died. Because he was sitting still doing nothing. Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. Just shit. Oh.
I will help where I can.
Well,
Oh.
No one stands in my way.
Yeah. Is it unfair? It's unfair.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
you can trust me.
Something wrong?
Anything new?
We will win this war.
Let's move
Yes,
already.
what?
I'm losing my temper.
Yet another obstacle.
I'll cut you wide open.
Die!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Use fortification.
You won't survive me. Endure this.
Even under fortification, it's freaking hard.
This is not the end.
The spirits demand your blood.
retreat. No. It's all your fault.
Long can't hit. Now he hits. Come on, hit once more.
So this is how it feels.
No glory without risk! This'll leave a bruise.
I'm buying time with mirror image if
Don't worry about
I can
me.
hit him once more.
You're irrelevant. I dedicate my body to science.
Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel. This is not my time yet.
One hit. One hit. Stupid hit.
Are we in trouble
We will
yet?
win this war.
I'm all ears.
I'm losing my temper.
I'll watch your back.
Oh, yes, what?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Battles await.
Yes.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Open your heart to me.
No one stands in my way.
No time for debates.
Die!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'll cut you wide open.
You won't survive me. Go.
The spirits demand your blood.
Endure this.
Go.
My wounds pile on. Heal me, quickly! This is not the end.
Pain is excruciating.
The light. Take you.
Make every strike count.
Unlucky. Just straight unlucky.
Tactical retreat. It's all your fault.
a bruise. Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
15 misses in a row.
Are we ready to move out?
We'll do it. We'll do it. And then we're gonna compare how easier it is on hard. But we'll do it. If I have to stay here for 2 hours, we're gonna do it.
I'm losing my temper.
Always be ready for the
Death
worst.
is life's final surprise. And I am.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Battles await.
You can trust me.
No one stands in my
I
way.
refuse to accept their statement.
Die!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me. Endure this!
But it's whatever. All I can get is closer to him.
Into the fray!
Make every strike count.
My wounds pile on. This is not the end.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Tactical retreat! No?
You're late, Lan. You're late.
It's all your fault.
This pain is excruciating.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
It was unfair, I think. I remembered. It's unfair. Holy shit, it's fucking tough. Game is just straight freaking crazy. Crazy. The last move with missiles. Last second. Don't even know how it came to my mind to try and do those magic missiles. I knew because of the mirror image that he was gonna miss at least twice, so that leaves like 4-5 seconds to swing. I mean, to cast the spell. Now we test it on hard. See the difference. You can raise Camilla back. Okay, you can easily raise her back. Now let's test on hard.
I'll watch your back. Anything new?
I'll apply the same tactics just so we can compare.
You can trust me.
Always be ready for the worst.
Let's move already.
I'm all ears.
I'm losing my temper.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
$15 armor class less, man. 15 armor class less.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Golden Era vibes, thanks for the follow. Alchemist kit, everything is in the end. All items.
You won't survive me. Endure this. Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
My wounds pile on. This is not the end.
You won't survive me.
It's a lot easier on hard. A lot easier. Like, it was hard, okay, but this is like 5 times easier. At least 5 times easier.
Together, we stand.
Battles await.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
A bright future awaits us.
I am helpful, am I not?
Was it longbow for Lan? Wicked longbow. Plus steel. Ooh. Ooh. Whenever you confirm a critical, the target must pass a will saving throw or suffer a curse. The cursed creature suffers -1 penalty to will, -2 to fortitude, and -3 to reflex saving throws. It can be removed with a remove curse spell. Failure allows you to add your strength bonus to damage with a bow. Attacks with weapon gets +2 enchantment bonus. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do we do now with Finian? Since Lan just got a better weapon. Jesus Christ, you're gonna hurt. You're gonna hurt like a maniac. It also looks nice, this wicked longbow. Completely worth it killing this boss. Completely worth it. Should I just get a warhammer for myself? Finian the Talking Weapon Warhammer. +1 Cold Iron Ghost Touch. I'm proficient with Warhammers. Exclude this shit. Wait. Take fortification off. We have Sacred Weapon on.
Move out.
I'm always open to ideas.
Switch this off. Believe it or not, we're finally done with this stupid map. Not a single encounter left. Alright. New map. Straight to new map. It was a brutal encounter. It really was, especially on Unfair. It was so fucking close. I literally killed him with the last spell available. I believe we should do this side of the map. Tower of Westeros. Don't know how hard the encounter is though. Should I rest before going to Tower of Westeros? Evade. Angel aspect. But it's a bug, it doesn't recognize the angel aspect. It says nothing, but I've seen when she casted the angel aspect. Let's try without buffs. See what the encounter is. Texan. Tiefling. Tiff notices a sacred symbol of Yamadea gleaming on the paladin's chest. I suppose that explains it. You certainly don't look like a crusader. Thieves, vagrants, beggars, and some local princes. Disgusting filth, get out of here before I kill you all. We need to roll 10. And I rolled 4. I don't know what's wrong with these dice. I really don't know. Who are you? Servant of Baphomet. I'll curse your soul, skin you alive, and piss on you while you lie there dying. I'll break your legs so they bend the other way. But you won't be able to scream because I'll cut off your ears and shove them down your throat. Two totally new threats for the encyclopedia. Yo. What did you forget in a museum? Mio. Prominent figure within the ranks of the cultists, Zantir. Not much is known about him. What's wrong with your tattoo? Lady Minyago was displeased with me. Branded me with a room to make me suffer. see if we can pass the check first. And then I don't know if we should try this fight on unfair also or not. It's gonna take a lot of time if I go on unfair. But let's see what happens with intimidate. I'm curious about that. And I'm without buffs. Don't even know if I can do it now on unfair without buffs. I wasted all spells, even hard is gonna be a problem. Intimidation, 2 of them, 3, 4. 4 of them abandoned. 24 XP. You get a fight to be easier. And you are level 7. Same difficulty as that freaking demon that we fought, level 7. And level 5. And 1 dredge remain. Let's see what's gonna happen. Maybe it can be done on unfair if intimidate. Check pass. And this abracadabra where he... The fuck do you think you're going?
I'll cut you wide open.
They can easily come from here.
The spirits demand your blood. You are today's sacrifice.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The fuck? Look at the corpse ending.
You won't survive me.
Go for their hearts. So this is how you're irrelevant.
Just don't die. You can be unconscious. I don't care. Just don't die.
Endure this.
What the... Templar of the Ivory Labyrinth. And Dretches. Fucked.
Let's hear you cry.
Fireball.
Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Run them through!
Ignore Dretch.
My way!
No, don't cast that. Don't cast.
This will leave a bruise.
Jesus Christ.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Die! Let's hear you cry!
No healings, no spells, nothing. Lose his damage.
Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
You won't survive me.
Man, what needs to happen for you to hit? Come on. You actually won without buffs. On unfair it would also be doable, this thing. But we would need the entire team healthy and all buffs. You brought us back to waking greetings. Who are you? Not who, but what? Memories. Place was created as cradle of memory and fantasy. People used to come to this place to remember these heroes. They're living memories. You woke us, so here we are. Memories of whom? The heroes the city wished to immortalize. Touch a memory, see how they remembered us. This place was created so that our names would never disappear into the mists of history. It's not bad, I did it on a first attempt. Why did you help me? To the shoulder once in the face of you. The light dwelled within you. Continue to follow the path of light, and other righteous souls will aid you and follow you. Farewell, vision. Soon, once again, we will be memories, living only in words, pictures, and songs. What did you left for us, wizard? Cultist, whatever the fuck were you? A mace. Heavy. Heavy mace of fire. Simple one-hander. Additional fire damage on hit +1. Let's explore a bit. To the basement. There's a basement. Push the column.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Buckler +1. I think she can use a buckler. Buckler +1. There you go, you're a bit better now. Let's see what happens with athletics.
You're so awesome, Lamb.
What have you done?
Head on!
Genshin, where were you for the last 5 days, Genshin? What have we done? Yeah, I think you can sneak and kill them with this. And open the fight like that. You could easily stomp them with this. Now I get it. They were sitting here. In the middle. But you would need to sneak. Cool option, I like it.
I lead, you follow.
I also love how many different things they actually give you. Alright, for every quest there's like million options.
Pretty good, aren't I?
This was the way to sneak in there. Working, working, and working, eh? Nothing else but working, eh? How are the restrictions in Germany, Kershin? Tell us about it. You killed your own team with it.
No, what is that? I hope you appreciate this.
Onwards!
This place looks amazing. And this column is for what?
The mongrel did it.
Man, you can actually wipe them out if you do it at the same time, you know? You can wipe them all out. And I played it fair and square here. Fuck. Of course, there's also the broken version of the fight. Don't use Intimidate. Don't use traps. And fight them straight on. That's doable only if I'm guilty. Let's see what's in the basement till we got this angelic aspect. See if I can push on. It's a dungeon. A full freaking legit dungeon. Almanac of the Tower of Westeros Museum. We're in a museum. What? Yeah, less bugs than Pathfinder. Less. It's better. It's in far, far better state. These are all the things we read in front. Alright, off we go. That was a bad save. Who are you? Pale and frightened half-elf. Crazy Baphomet, what are you doing here? With Fox and send you? And who are you? The scribe and seniorate Lord Zentir, the plagued one. What are you doing here? A list of valuable Crusader artifacts. Transport everything from Kenabres. The museum is the place to collect all the useful gear. Finest thieves in men that turn back mercenaries and nailed to the floor will be gone when you turn around again. If you fought the way you thieve, now that might be useful. Where's the museum custodian? Over in the gallery. Okay, time to die. I have valuable letters from Lord Zentir here. I must destroy them. pulls the pages up in a fist and shoves them into his mouth, then begins furiously chewing like a hamster. He tries to cough, but nothing comes out. He just choked. I want to read what it says. Spit that out. Help the poor wretch. Silently watch the half-elf gasp for breath. End the torment by killing him. Help the poor wretch. She's not touching that. We receive a masticated letter. Visible bite marks, traces of saliva. Writing is blurred and indistinct. Carefully pack up all the relics and valuable magical items, hand them over to the same courier that brought you my potions. Later I may carve out some time away from my scientific research to sift through the details you managed to steal from the Crusaders. You might as well not bother, since your finds will almost certainly be of no use to me. Unless I find myself in a dire need of paper, right? Absolutely essential to store the potions in a safe place, sealed with a corresponding protective rune. Should these safety measures not be taken, the demon will drink all your stash dry in no time at all. The master will order me to spend 3 more days at the cauldron making a new batch. You do not have many other important matters to attend to. Should I discover that the potions have mysteriously disappeared, I will not try to look for the culprit. I will punish the person who let it happen, the person who failed to secure them properly. The punishment will be painful, brutal, and utterly inhumane. Remember this. Good luck with conquering whatever you're conquering out there. Xantir Vang, leader of the cultists.
Move out!
Copper vessel and the oil inside were sanctified by Rilas, priests of Yamadea, and faithful crusader. The helmet belonged to Batias. The wand and the claw. Copper vessel, claw, wand, and helmet. Teldo. Here we have this almanac. Robber or demon? Have you seen your corners day? How should I put this? Don't exactly inspire trust in a city that's currently overrun with demons. Yeah. Dino, thanks Dino. There are horns and then there are horns. Who are you? Tell them the custodian. Memory is not what it once was. What are the keys for? Therefore everything can open every door in the Tower of Westeros with this. What are you all looking at me for? Give me the keys. out of the question. What's that behind you, Tiveri? Still keys. Why did the demon spare you? No demons in the museum. That half-elf was a demon worshipper. The relics, they got the relics. What happened here? The dragon began to roar. He locked the door. The war started. The thieves entered. Stole artifacts. So artifacts are not with the cultists, they're with thieves. Thieves looted the place, not the cultists. They took the wand. They didn't even bother to kill me. What wand did the thieves steal? The wand of Zacharias, hero of the defense of the Lost Chapel. Where can I... Hendrekon, thanks for the follow. Saturno Worship, thanks for the follow. I say it again, I told you on Steam, Rabbit. I get like, I don't know, from 50 to 100 plus viewers on Twitch, yeah. But I got 100k views per day on YouTube. Now that's a freaking difference, okay? That's like way much more. In 10 days I can get million views easily on YouTube. And for 10 days on Twitch I can't even get 10,000 views. So go figure out what's better. No, not for streams, okay? Not for streams. Not a lot of people can watch streams, okay? But YouTube, everyone can watch YouTube when they have time. I don't give a fuck about partnership. I really don't give a fuck about partnership. Where can I find the robbers? He doesn't know. Are you alright? Old age. Tell me about the museum exhibits. A painting depicting angels fighting demons. Targona Lariel, the Silver Twins. He actually met them. They walked among mortals. We don't have celestial beings in our ranks anymore. Left during the Second Crusade on a very important mission. I cannot read that, but thanks a lot for the sub. Debroba, thanks, Debroba. Street, thanks. Said the angels, Targon and Larry are all twins. How can angels have siblings? I can't play, goddammit. Ratmos, thanks. I'm way too old for 24 hours stream. Way too fucking old. Blunted Freak, thanks for the sub. How can angels have siblings? Sector, thanks for the follow. Angels are not born like mortals. They can't have a mother and a father, or sisters and brothers as we understand them. They come into being from reincarnated souls, from the pure essence of the upper planes. Sometimes angels may adopt some features of mortals. For instance, they can identify as male or female, although that is not generally their way. Some of them can also develop bonds of camaraderie or even kinship. The case of silver twins is rarer still. They're two angels who emerged from one soul. What else should they call themselves if not twins? Go to Defender's Heart. Now where were we? Oh, map of Avista. Haven't I told you to go back? Jesus Christ, people. Rabbi, thanks for the sub. Another almanac. Same almanac. Silver earring. Anything hidden? Transistor, thanks for the sub. We got keys now for this. We can unlock it
My
all.
tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
My tail is twitching. Enough. My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
I am helpful, am I not? You can trust me.
I'm glad I came here, to be honest.
The spirits guide me.
Hopefully I find something good. I get more money than Twitch for this month. Why do I get more? And what's September? You know, I don't pay attention at all about anything that comes with Twitch. I really don't have a clue. Wait for the day when I need to activate donation button. I'll do it soon. I'll do it soon. How long am I without that donation button? For nearly 2 years now. A bit more than a year, I think. Something like that. I'll do it when I find time. I'm way too lazy to adjust that. Good luck.
I hope you appreciate
Another
this.
composite longbow. Magic essence. Expensive, valuable substance got after the craftsmen wizards who create magical items. What's the bow? And trapping longbow, it's +1, I got +2. Whenever this +1 composite longbow confirms a crit, all enemies in a 10-feet area must pass a reflex saving throw or become entangled. You can entangle them. Whoa. But it's only +1. Classic Falcata. We got a Kukri. Grace of Peace. +1 Cold Iron, Finesse Wielding. Additional +2 damage against Undead. Another Almanac. Okay, what's in this room? Ah, finally an armor. Counterfeit Darek Sunhammer's jewelry. A Ladry Calandra's chain shirt. +2 mithril. And it's light, and it's mithril. Most mithril armors are one category lighter than normal. Spell failure decreased by 10%, dexterity bonus increased by 2, armor check penalties decreased by 3. Who shall wear this? Fucking hell, it's +6. And it's mithril. I can wear it easily if I want to. Anyone else? Paladin can wear mithril. She's gonna be crazy fast if I decide to do it. She can also go with mithril. I would give it to... I would give this one to Paladin. Since it's for undead and paladins are best against undead, I take a light armor chain shirt because it's mithril. And we switch it like this. And medium armor we keep for some new companion. I guess I don't know what to do with it. Sarkorian Fate. Mistress of the Stars. I've been everywhere. I think we've been everywhere. This is it. There's only upstairs. I thought it was gonna be bigger. We need to find items and place them on this. Missing items. Wand, helmet, claws, and I think it's armor. Up we go. Very good map.
I lead, you follow.
Extremely good map. Full with loot.
Onwards.
Amazing how good the game is. Fucking amazing. Pay 20% less for a sub, the streamer gets the same money as normal sub. Aha. I'll activate it, I'll activate it. People can say what they like, I don't give a fuck what people say. Don't give a fuck. You failed to sneak past the enemies and look at my health.
Cut them to pieces.
Zdraches. Stop the drudge. Fuck, you're smoking.
Tactical retreat! No? Ha! It's all your fault.
So this is how it feels?
I don't know if there is a worse thing than the smoke cloud.
Endure
Just sit
this.
There is no fucking worse thing in a game than this. We did the entire right side of the city. Now we're gonna get in. Just to rest. I'm not even watching a journal. We play every map step by step, and then what remains I'll watch the question journal, see what I'm missing. But so far I think I did it all. They're still dragging this poor fella. No one can use mace. We don't need it. And trapping. We don't need it. At least I think we don't need it. See if someone else can use longbows. Got You can't use kukri. I really need weapons for a rogue. Abrupt Force. Cold Iron +1. To D7, 1d6, +1, +1, 6 to 11, better crits. With Abrupt Force. For those that don't know, when it says 20, that means you need to roll 20 to crit. When it says 18 to 20, it means you can roll 18, 19, and 20 to crit, which means that 18 to 20 is always better than flat 20 number. When you roll with smaller weapons, the smaller the weapon is, although these are simple daggers, they can go all the way up from 16 to 20. And that's why you score crits non-stop with mini weapons, daggers, kukris, and so on. That's how the game works. So compared to other games, the lower the number here, the better. I don't know what to do with Radiance. Don't have a clue what to do with Radiance. It can probably get boosted later on, but I'm not sure. I don't want to sell a thing. Because I don't need money. For now, we don't sell anything at all. We really don't need money. Sleep. Next map. It's not only that they give negative reviews if the game is buggy. They're on a hype train. They see it's the most selling game, then people go buy the game, then they realize they don't know how to play it, and then it's a bad game. Because God forbid someone spends more than 10 hours to actually get to know the game a bit. Rules, mechanics. People don't have patience for that. People only have patience for 2-mesh button games. What weapons do you equip to bump throwing alchemist? Do you need feats like point blank shot and other range related ones? You need precise shot, I believe. Yeah, precise shot. Point blank is when someone is close to you. You don't want to throw a freaking bomb when someone is close to you. You're gonna die. And you put all the feats that have something with bombs in it. And precise shot. And the weapon really doesn't matter. You won't use weapons when you have bombs. You either use spells, buffs, mutagens, or bombs. But weapons, you only use bombs on Vivisectionist. Excuse me, you use weapons only on Vivisectionist, because it's a rogue. Mini rogue alchemist. But then you need to also mix him with something, okay? It ain't work on its own. They would say it's better writing if it was voice acted, if it was fully voice acted. They're lazy to read. That's the problem. I read everything, sometimes aloud, sometimes not. And I still get a lot of people here, which means you're not lazy. But most of them are. Pathfinder Kingmaker. I believe it was under 5% of people that actually finished Kingmaker. Only under 5%. All difficulties combined. 1.1% from challenging to unfair. 0.1% on unfair. And that's fucking crazy. No one finished the game, in other words. And what's even better, this is gonna be a 200 hours game. And we're gonna receive 3 DLCs for it. It's gonna be 250, 300 hours. For one run. Now imagine multiple runs. You can play it for months. For fucking months. Amazing. I don't know how many hours I got in Kingmaker. 500, 600, maybe even more. What's the new recipe? Eating seasoned wings and thighs provides you with 1 temporary hit point per level for a day. 5 free hit points. No, 4 free hit points for everyone, okay? I'm good with it. Make seasoned wings and thighs. Not spicy, +3. Seasoned wings, okay, accept, begin.
You'd like Soku. Caravans, traders from all over Galarian. The city's always noisy with people speaking in a dozen different languages.
And you traded it all for some armor and the world wound? You paladin types are an odd bunch, and no mistake.
You know what I was thinking? I still haven't played Resident Evil Village, so once I'm done with first run, I'm gonna make a break for like 2-3 days to play Village, and then I'm gonna come back immediately for the second run. But I would switch a game, if not for 2-3 days only. We'll see. Combat Mechanics Guide for Dice's RNG for Kingmaker for Pathfinder 2. No, because everything that I said for Kingmaker applies for this one. All that people need to do is to watch the guide on Kingmaker. It's 1 hour long, but exactly the same mechanics. Nothing changed. The only thing that actually changed for this game is a rotating camera. Rules exactly the same. Same UI, same rules. When I better think about it, I just don't see a thing that changed. This is the same. This is all the same. They added turn-based button, which you could easily delete. So that's not a change. This is all the same. Inventory is the same. Spell books, they work the same. Everything I said in that guide absolutely applies for this game too. You know what I could do? I could just switch the title. Use the same video and switch the title for Wrath of the Righteous instead of Kingmaker. For the underground chemist rogue, I did 200 builds, people. You know how many is 200. Now imagine knowing everything from the head. I know some of them, but all of them. Underground chemist rogue. Underground chemist. Hidden things, abilities, throw and so. We start remember this is a rogue thinking hunter. Ah, you did it with throwing weapons. You can do sneak attack damage with throwing weapons. Everything where you see throwing weapons in feats, you're gonna do it. You're gonna equip something like stark knives, throwing axes, throwing daggers. You know, you're gonna deal throwing damage with this one. Everywhere where you see throwing feats, you're gonna invest into it. Perhaps even precise shot. So you can actually hit. High dex. High intelligence. You see, like, recommended is point blank. You don't need point blank. Throw weapons and equip 2 different ones. I don't know, equip a stark knife, those shurikens, and throwing darts or throwing axes, tomahawks. I don't know, just equip those in both hands and spam. Fast dodge. Do not take precise shot. You get it for free on level 4. I just see it now. Do not take it. Just take everything that goes with throwing weapons. You're gonna get it for free on level 4. The less huge level you'll get is level 6, and then you can start thinking about multi-classing. That's it. Throwing chainsaws. I'm just joking, I won't switch the title. But I might record another video where I'll just repeat myself like a fucking maniac. We'll see. Arandea Party House. Enter.
was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
No, I never do anything on YouTube for clicks. I don't give a fuck. Those that need to find my videos, they'll find them. I won't do it for clicks. Ever.
I lead, you follow.
Dratches. Let's call them over here.
Crossed the wrong
Save the
mongrel.
last one for
And
me.
see how many dratches do we have. Boom!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Touch of gracelessness. Reduce creature to a fumbling clown. That needs to succeed. I released for Wasteland 3. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You talk about the DLCs, but they had nothing in the DLCs. There's the first one in search. 52 minutes long video. But a flying fuck. I smell beauty. Diran.
You won't survive me.
Ferocious sheer.
Endure this.
Why are you stuck, Scylla?
No glory without risk.
Look at the stinking clouds. What is this slaughter? Can someone kill this ferocious fucker? Holy fuck, you hurt. This is a bard. Inspire courage. Arank and Diran. Can be on wizard. Dretches. Abracadabra. Finally a sneak attack. Finally he died.
Make every strike count.
Get the wizard.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Get the wizard. Burning hands.
Your fault.
Excruciating.
You won't survive me.
What a fucking mess this was.
We will win this war.
Let's loot first. Then we're gonna speak with them. Collect all. Decimation. Two-hander. Cold iron. On crit, 1 damage to constitution. Nobles died.
Can't hide from me.
I am helpful, am I not?
75%.
Bah, not this time.
You bitch. Can't fail at 75%. Video for Wasteland. This one, the first one. Not a problem. The rogue. The one that throws weapons. Underground chemist. Have you seen it? Not a big deal.
Not this time.
You're shitting me. I mean, I can use apprentice lockpicks, but I would keep them for something more difficult. Oosh.
I am helpful, am I not?
Emeralds. Emerald is worth a lot.
A success worthy of praise.
Intricate patterns on the heart depict the stars, the moon, and butterflies. Hallmarks of the goddess Desna. Desna.
It went splendidly.
Portrait of Galfrey Mendel, a ruler of the kingdom and founder of all crusades into the world went. Interesting thing. Here the goddess is Desna and my mother is called Vesna. Vesna on Slavic language means spring. Now I guess the same meaning is for Desna. Is it? They just changed one letter. Harp, stars, and the moon. Kenshin, thanks for stopping by, Kenshin. Can you make bombs activate sneak strike? Or is it impossible? Read the sneak strike.
Who, me?
It says if it's for melee or not. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think you can do it. Effectively from the attack. If bombs are counted as attack, then yes. If bombs do not count as attack, then no. So you need to see when you hover over bombs if it's attack or not. The song. Just see if bombs have attack in the description. If they got attack in description, then you can. Although bombs, they scale with intelligence. Alright, and this is strength for melee, dexterity for ranged. Even if you can, it's gonna go with dexterity, and bombs, they scale their damage with intelligence. So it might not count. You'll deal a bit more damage. Melee, unarmed, ranged. Attack of opportunity, natural attack, and touch attack. Now check if some of these is for bombs. If it is, then it's gonna count. Diran.
Greetings, valiant stranger who has just
This is
burst
a companion.
into my life. I am the master of this house, Count Daron Kale, myriad mellifluous monikers Arunde. No need to introduce yourself. I find remembering insignificant details, such as the name of passing acquaintances, such a bore.
Wow. Bonafide blue bloods and unparalleled aristocracy. All this makes me itch to do something really crass. Ooh, like blow my nose on the curtains.
What are you waiting for, my squamous squire? The curtains in this room are velvet, but we have some excellent silk ones with gold thread elsewhere in the house. Take your pick. My soft furnishings are yours to do with as you wish. I'm quite sick of the place, truly. I shall either sell it, or burn it to the ground and build a new mansion in its place. Now that we've finished with the niceties, tell me this. How did all those thrice-damned demons end up at my soiree?
Kenabras lies in ruins. The Scary killed Terendala. The Warstone's been captured, and you're asking me why demons gate crashed your party. Don't wanna alarm you, but the city was attacked by demons led by the Scary. Must have been some party to miss the fact that Kenabras was being attacked by hordes of demons and the Scary himself.
Oh, come. The party was deathly dull, rather like one of the prelate's interminable sermons. I really ought to be grateful to the demons for their intrusion. They certainly added a frisson to the proceedings. It seems as though Discari's occasion was altogether more of a crush than mine, if you will pardon the pun.
What should I know about you, Count, apart from the fact you're highborn and very rich?
As a child, I had my very own pony, but I always dreamed of having a lamb. I was never allowed one. Sheep were seen as peasant animals, utterly unsuitable for the scion of a noble line. The trauma haunts me to this day. I think of it every time I have roast lamb for dinner. I'm sorry if I failed to sate your curiosity. I loathe talking about myself to people I don't know, even more to those I do know. The only thing worth knowing, aside from the fact that I am highborn and filthy rich, is that I dislike Puritans and demons in equal measure. Well, perhaps
Kaži.
demons a tad.
Evo, sad ću. You don't seem very concerned about the city's fate.
I have no friends here whose untimely demise I would care to mourn. The only alarming thing is how easily all this happened. I don't care for the thought that demons could come calling at my door at any moment. And just think, everyone had so much faith in the ward stones gifted by Iomede's herald, and in the might of our tamed dragon, as if there had been no Dresden or a dozen other routes where the demons overcame every defense.
The Orendes are one of the most ancient and noble families in Mendiv. They are related by blood to Queen Galfrey herself. The Count is the last remaining member of his dynasty. The rest all perished around 10 years ago. In the tragedy at the family seat, Heaven's Edge, the demons got past the defenses and massacred everyone inside.
I thank you for providing your friend with that helpful summary, my lady. I believe I've seen you before, with that hilarious buffoon Horgus Gwyrm. I sincerely hope you are not engaged in any kind of sordid arrangement with him. The thought of something so splendid in proximity to something so grotesque makes me feel quite ill. You deserve a better fate than that, no doubt.
Your civility knows no bounds, Count. I most assuredly do not have any arrangement with Master Gwyrm.
Camellia speaks hints of carefully suppressed irritation slip into her voice. There's an option. I don't like you. Die. Oh my god. Alright, what we gonna do? My wife made a dinner. I'm gonna go and eat. 5-10 minute stops so we can play till 3-4 a.m. I'm gonna need 5 to 10 minutes, guys. Be right back as fast as I can, and then we'll continue. Short pause.